Government and the state actors invite you for public participation meetings. Well, this is a constitutional requirement that seeks to allow Kenyans to express their views so as to contribute to the government's decisions in policy making, as well as enactment of laws. But there are still gaps in the implementation of this requirement, as Kevin Mutai explains.
On this day, 14 years ago, Kenya stood at the precipice of a new dawn with the promulgation of the 2010 Constitution. But according to human rights activist Helef Khalifa, the checks and balances on matters public participation as captured in the Constitution have not achieved the intended purpose, which is to allow members of the public be part of the players to influence decisions, policies, legislation, and even oversight in governance directly through their voices.
That power must be exercised by people. If you are waiting for them to do what they want to do, just say because the government has that power, then we're not going nowhere. It will be extremely dangerous. Okay? And I say it again, people must exercise their constitutional rights.
One of the biggest challenges facing the government in courts is lack of public engagement, which has seen some of the policies thrown out for failure to involve Kenyans. Just to mention, lack of public participation formed part of the grounds to challenge the Finance Bill 2024, implementation of the Social Health Authority, and even the Affordable Housing Program, affecting the government's delivery on its agenda.
All this public participation that this government has done is farce. Okay, you want to do public participation, then call it proper. Okay, so people can come and air their views.
Article 2 provides that the sovereign power of the people is exercised at both national and county level. Article 118 states that Parliament is required to facilitate public participation and involvement in its own business, as well as Article 196(1) allows for the county assemblies to hold sittings and those of committees in public and facilitate public participation in its business. Despite the efforts, there are still deficits in realization and fulfilling this constitutional requirement.
This is one area where the government is struggling. Okay? Now, if President Ruto wants to be elected and doing a good job, he must listen to the people. And he should not force the people to listen to him.
Public participation is now part and parcel of our legislation framework, of our policy framework, and of all government interventions and interactions with the people.
For effective public participation, state actors need to involve citizens to ensure the attainment of constructive public policy decisions. Kevin Mutai, NTV in Mombasa.